Hey guys, so we're back with another video of my Crockpot series, and we're gonna get right into this. I'm making homemade chili, y'all. This is like my favorite thing to make every fall. My mom, my sister, and my husband loves it, so I always try to make it during the fall season. So I started off with going ahead and chopping up my peppers and everything. I don't like onions, so I don't put onions in my chili, but if you do, definitely add it. And I get a rainbow of colors for my peppers because I like to have that color added to my chili. So I have red, green, and I think I did an orange or yellow pepper. So after I dice them up, I go ahead and start tossing them into a pan that already has some heated oil, just so they can cook down a little bit. They're not going to cook down all the way because they are going to be added to the crock pot. So I stirred them up a little bit and did a little mix, and then I added some minced garlic, about 2 tablespoons. As they started to get a little translucent, I added in my meat because I am going to cook that before putting it in the crock pot. This is about 2 pounds of ground turkey. I use turkey instead of beef. We don't use a lot of beef in the house, more so a lot of ground turkey or turkey instead. So here I'm just mixing up the meat, allowing it to start mixing in the peppers into it and just start cooking it down. So here I am flavoring the meat after I feel like it cooked through a little more. I added this McCormick chili powder that I saw, as well as, some other seasonings, the original, the go-tos, the adobo, onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoned chili powder, of course, always have to be in there. And I stir that in a little bit, let it finish cooking, and then it was almost time to add into the crock pot. So here I am just adding it to the crock pot, and then you'll also start to see me add in more seasonings and then the rest of the ingredients that go in here. So all of that is what I put in my seasoning. I did add onion powder and garlic powder by itself, but the rest of the seasonings that I showed you are going to go into a mixture, and you'll see me just dump that in there. It does look a lot, but remember, we're adding chicken broth and a lot of other soupy-like juices that will help absorb all that flavor. So we added in the beef broth and 1 can of diced tomatoes. We also added in 2 cans of tomato sauce and just started mixing it all in. Oh, I forgot my green chili peppers. I love those. They help to add some spice. I like spicy. I told y'all that. We really like spicy in this house. So here I am just mixing it all in, stirring it all up so it can be all mixed together. And of course we got to top it off with some salt and pepper. That's the go-to. You know how I go. So I like to cook my dishes on high for about 4 hours because I don't start cooking until about 1 or 2, and that way it'll be finished by 6 or 7 for dinner. But here I am adding the beans. I added those about 45 minutes before the crock pot was cutting off, just so they don't cook too long because they cook pretty fast. And this is how it turned out. Chef's kiss.